Yes, today Africa is welcoming this report with great joy and great interest. The report is very ambitious, and we are really expecting, after Mr. Macron's speech in Ouagadougou, we're expecting things to move quite fast next year, probably. So today it's a first step, but it's an important step, because today most of our heritage is in European museums. Africa has been departed from 90% or 95% of its heritage. So today we see the opportunity to get it back and finally have access to our history.
But how difficult is that process going to be?
It's going to be very difficult, and we don't deny that. We understand it's been since colonization that we've been looking for our past, our history. But today it seems possible. That's a very, very big change.
But why is it possible today as opposed to before?
It's possible because Mr. Macron has the political power to change things. And as we heard in the subject just now, the French law, made it impossible for us to ask African heritage because it was in the French national collection, and you can't remove any art from the national collection. But today the report says there is a way. We can think about a way for Africa to...
And what is that way? What is it actually going to involve?
It's going to involve probably a vote, and the law will probably go to Parliament, and there will be a change in the Heritage Code, French Heritage Code. And so we're waiting from Benin. We are waiting to see what's happening.
Because I want to ask you about Benin in particular, because you're the daughter of a former Prime Minister, and the report recommends one of the first things is that artefacts be returned to, stolen from Abomey, be returned to Benin, something which Benin has requested. Just how significant is that for the country of Benin?
Well, it's a good thing we speak from the African point of view, because if you're a young child today in Africa, you're 9 years old, you need to build yourself, your identity, to know where you're going. Where do you do that? Where can you see your history? How can you be proud of what happened before you? How do you know what happened before you? Nowhere. We need these objects to come back to Abomey because we need our young generation to understand where she comes from. And that's a major revolution in the report and in Macron's way of looking at the restitution. So today we're really expecting that the object would come back in Abomey in a year or so. And so like this, our generation will be able to build itself with its history.
It's an extraordinary move, as you're saying. Thank you very much, Marie-Cécile Zinsou.